Primo out in the outdoor kitchen. Got some chops on it, and here in a minute, I'm gonna throw some jalapenos on there. So, got that going. But anyways, there we go. That's what's happening tonight. We'll see if anybody jumps on here and sees what's going on. But I am cooking up pork chops, center cut pork loin chops on the Primo grill. I have some harder lump charcoal. That's what it looks like right there. That's good stuff. Burns clean. It's a good hardwood out of South America. And they're not having to take any new trees. They say there's enough of them trees laying on the ground down there to last more than a lifetime. So anyways, we're doing that. Got 5 people on there. Remember to give that thumbs up, guys. Primo's rolling with pork chops. And then we're gonna get those on them in just a second. It's kind of letting the pork chops grab a little smoke. I got some live oak from Chief Firewood. So got a box of it over here. I don't use a lot of it because I just split it. You can see where I split some off earlier, but right there. Chief Firewood. Here we go. Drop some of that on there. It's a good wood. Gives me a good flavor. Like that a lot. Edgar, Team Hard Life. Hey, buddy. Good to have you on here. Hey, Dutch. Good to see you, sir. We are cooking chops on the grill tonight. So we're going to see what happens. You tell I ain't been out here in a while, it's all dusty. Get the dust off of it. Huh. But yep, came out tonight to do this. Got that going. Went and voted today. So took care of that mess. Not gonna be on here too long. I'm gonna give y'all some peeks, let y'all see it. We'll see if anybody else jumps on here.
Go Red.
Yeah, go Rich here. My college roommate's down here. He's pulling for Team Trump over there. So yeah, let's see. Hey, Frack Daddy, what's going on, buddy? Anyways, let's just get the dust off the outside of this thing. I cleaned off the inside before the Team Blue. I hope not. You vote for that crazy woman. Let me tell you. Cackling Kamala. Boy, that was one thing too with the beef council. Boy, I had to be politically, not necessarily politically correct, but I darn sure couldn't say anything out of line. Even on the channel here never had anything, but my Instagram, I shared something on there one time. It was a guy that was giving heterosexual discounts at his bar. And I thought that was rather hilarious. And they got on to me because it was during Gay Pride Month. They didn't think that was tasteful. So yeah, we got my hand slapped a little bit on that one. What I did was I shared it on my story. So it was only up there for 24 hours anyways, but somebody spotted it in that 24, and so somebody on the team from the ad agency, I'd imagine, they let me know that was not acceptable. All right, we got 20 on here, guys. Y'all want a sneak peek? I know if you're looking, you ain't cooking. I'm sitting about 3:30, looks like. Come down a little more, but there's my chops. I got an offset cook, so it's going over there. Let these go for about 10, 15 minutes, and then we'll move them over. I've got the cart. Guys, that cart, I don't know what it costs. They sent it to me, but I'll tell you what, I like it. Figure out what it costs, and if you got it in your budget, add that cart to go with it. Or get you one made. I was gonna, if they wouldn't have sent me that cart, I was gonna have the ag kids build me one. And I bet you for $300 they could have built a heck of a cart. And wood, wood sides and stuff like that on it. But that's what would have happened. Let me out of the basement. It's dark down here. I bet you it is. Yeah, and I don't have my glasses on, guys, so I have to squint every time I'm reading here. So 26 people on here. We're going to see what happens. Y'all got some questions, ask me. Let's see. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I'm south of San Antonio is where I'm at, Big Tex. Oh, okay. Yeah, you're not far from me. I'm south like you're going to Laredo. Where you at? I actually teach in San Antonio. I teach culinary arts. So I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and throw some of these jalapenos on here. What do you think, guys? Bet you them be pretty good. I've got All American SPG on these jalapenos, little Uncle Steve's. Guys, that is my favorite SPG. You'll see me use a lot of Cosmos SPG because I'm an ambassador for Cosmos, and I like it, but I like Uncle Steve's a little bit better. Best steak I ever cooked in my life was a ribeye with Uncle Steve's All American SPG, and it came out pretty good. I'll do that. I'll text him here just when I get off. Oh, okay, in between San Antonio and Corpus. My son's down in Corpus, so we make that run fairly often. He lives out on the island there. We go down, not Padre, not Port Aransas, but Padre Island, across the JFK Causeway where he's at. Now I'm gonna have to be careful here because it is easy to get a flare up if that bacon gets to dripping, which it's going to. I'm gonna shut her down, and what we're gonna do is just watch the smoke, and if it starts looking like I'm getting a little grease burning, we'll get those and move them around, get them out of the way. Thank you, Edgar. Appreciate that. Let's see here. We got my buddies. Oh, here you go. It's a rough life. Here you go. There he is, right there, hanging out by the pool. Got a cool breeze blowing tonight. But yeah, Edgar, during Sharkathon, John was on the jetties. And some old boys got down there, and you know they'll show up on the jetties at 9 and think they ought to have a spot at the end of the jetty, right? Well, John had been there before daylight. He was fishing pretty good. They come out there throwing across people, being loud, being rude, just the way, the fish in the jetties, you know how they are. Well, anyways, this kid hung up on a big old fish, and John had thought it was a big drum or something. But it ended up being about a 2.5, 3 foot stingray. But anyways, here you got a kid, 8 or 10 years old, fighting a fish. These grown men won't bring their lines in, and they were rude by coming down there anyways. Oh, John gets to yelling at them to move their stuff and this and that. He finally realizes it's a stingray, and he gets down there and nets it for the old boy, and he cut all their lines that were wrapped around that kid's line. One of them popped off to him, and my boy's about 6'3", go about 220, and he does Muay Thai and Jiu-Jitsu, played college football, so you can figure how big he is. And one of them guys popped off, and he was like, yeah, I'm serious about it. You want to go? Let's go. Anyways, those, I don't know, 3, 4, 5 guys, none of them wanted to take him up on the offer. But he's like, that's that kid's catch of a lifetime. He ain't ever caught a fish that big. So he got all over them, Edgar, on the jetties, and I guess set them straight, and they backed off. But that old stingray had gathered up a bunch of lines, because they should have moved them, and they didn't. Should have reeled in, should have got out of that kid's way. They didn't do it. So John once he got it in, he just grabbed his knife and sliced through them and pulled that kid's big old stingray out. got it up there for the kid to admire and look at. So that was a pretty good deal. But yeah, he said he was not in a real good humor. 54 people. Guys, we need some thumbs up. Only got 8 of them on here. We have got the Primo going. I'll flip it back around. We got pork chops on there. And we have got jalapenos stuffed with cream cheese wrapped in bacon. The jalapenos are Uncle Steve's Shake All-American SPG. And the chops are Dirty Bird, Hot Dirty Bird, and Honey Killer Bee from Cosmos. Which that's a hard, hey Tom, that's a hard combination to beat on pork. I just really like the Honey Killer Bee or the Chipotle Honey Killer Bee. But since I was using the Hot Dirty Bird, I went with the regular Honey Killer Bee. Good stuff. Hey, Maker Fred, what's going on, buddy? Thank you for stopping in. So anyways, that's what's going on tonight, guys. I'm just out here fiddling around. Just got the jalapenos on the Primo. That's a Primo XL. They now have a 2XL. Haven't laid my eyes on one, but I tell you what, I am liking this ceramic grill. And it's my first, hey, Dwayne, my first experience with ceramic grills was this one. And I tell you what, I'm about sold. I'm all about that ceramic grill, man. Let me tell you. It's a good one. Again, guys, y'all got any questions, want to ask something, put it in there. Either about this Primo grill, about the harder charcoal. Here's the charcoal I'm using. It's Quabacha wood out of South America. It's I like it really, really good. And that's the big lump there. And this is a bag. They just sent me this, a bag of the medium lump, which I think might be better for inside there than the bigger one. And it's pretty good. If you guys are in here that haven't seen it before, here we go. There's my Outlaw Smokers pellet grill. This is a Green Mountain grill that Frack Daddy, who was in here a while ago, gifted to me. I helped him move, and he gave me this grill. I got it going again. Did spend an afternoon working on it, and it fired up, and we cook on it some. Weber kettle. This has kind of replaced my Weber kettle cooks. I still use it some, but instead of using the kettle, I use this Primo a lot because I really, really do like it. Pizza oven's over there. There's my table I use for filming when I'm doing YouTube videos. And that is my Santa Fe grill. And the difference between it and the Santa Maria is, guys, I'll show you all the difference if you don't know the difference, is this one, that grate goes down into that pit. So I can raise it up. Oh, let's see if I can get this way. It'll come up to about here above the sides, which is, you know, Santa Maria would be about sides and up. Tri-tips in there. You know, cooked a lot of different things, burgers, so, you know, name it. But that's pretty handy. Got a crank on the side that rolls up. 71 people, give me that thumbs up, guys. But anyways, that is the outdoor kitchen. I can cook in the fireplace. That rack right there can either go on the higher or the lower level in there. And I have cooked in the just straight fireplace before. So I'm not short of places to cook. I got a grill at the pool. If you look, that's a swinging grill there over a fire pit at the pool. I got it. A fire pit there. There you go. It's got a grate where I can cook on it. Never have, but throw burgers or sausages or something on that fire pit. There's my old rock pit. We can cook on it. There's the Lone Star Grills, which is a beast. Let me tell you, that's a great one. And right there is a couple of Ugly Drum Smokers. So we got, hey Bruno, good to have you here, sir. If y'all got questions on any of my cookers on the outdoor kitchen, anybody wants to buy this place, it's for sale. So hop up here and come buy it. We're running, let's see, we're cruising at 300 right there. Go smaller, here we go. So we're hanging right at 300. You can see I got a very little crack there. Very little crack there. And I have just a split and a piece, not a whole split, but came off of here is what it came off of. So there's the size of it. Show it to you. this side of it, so it's about that wide, maybe 1.25 inches. And that chunk that's missing there, or what's in there, getting me my wood. Arizona Mick, good to have you here, sir. But yeah, so that's what's going on tonight, guys. Is pork chops. I got my purple Thermopin. If Frack Daddy's here, I stole that from him. So Frack, thank you for the pit, or for the thermometer. Look at that. Ooh, with that lid open, it is liable to start flaring up. Just want to see how hot these chops are. Oh yeah, 128 in the front, 119 in the back. About right. I think I'm gonna switch them. Get them switched. And again, this is hot Dirty Bird and some honey killer bee from Cosmos. That's what's there. But y'all know I do like Cosmo products, guys. Let's see. This one needs to go up front. That one's gonna go there. That's what it looks like. That's what we're doing tonight. I should have brought my glasses with me so I can read a little better. Get my No Diddy. Good to have you here. I have not tried Dixon cider. Not something I've tried before. Cold Mines. Well, if I say apples, you know, if I'm gonna cook, it's usually a Granny Smith, a good crisp green apple is what's gonna happen on that. So I'm gonna do a Granny Smith or something like that. If I'm gonna just eat an apple, just some type of red Washington apple is good. But yeah, I like to cook with those Granny Smiths. Now, I have been known to take a red apple and a green apple and put them both in a pie and let that red apple break down a little bit more, and it kind of gives you kind of a, I don't know, maybe a little bit of sauce or something. It mixes in with your sauce, makes your sauce thicker. I don't know exactly what you would call it, but put you something in there like that. It makes it nice, but don't put too many of them, just a few. But maybe a fourth red and the rest of them green for that nice cook. Hey, Steven, what's going on, buddy? I got people telling Steven hello. Yeah, you're right, Tom. That's a gosh honest truth. I may bring it home with me, without a doubt. But yep, so we got those chops, 128. I'll take them up to close to 140, and I'll throw them on the hot side. I'll open this thing up, open that air vent up, get it hot, put a little sear on them. But should be pretty good, I would think, or hope so. Again, guys, you got any questions, throw them in the chat down there. I'll see if I can answer them. 56 people. Make sure you get that thumbs up. Hey, and if you've never been to the channel before, guys, I've been doing this for, I don't know, 9 years now, I guess. But I've got over 400 long form videos, and I've got 500 something shorts up. I've done them shorts in the last year. So I started doing shorts December 9th. So I would say I'm getting a little, see that, let me turn you all around. That's why I'm gonna say it's starting to get a little fat drip, a little bit darker smoke coming out of there. That's telling me the fat's dripping a little bit. Cosmic Crisp, okay. Apple fritters, I like a good apple fritter. Can't already beat that. Without a doubt. Now I forgot what I was talking about. But anyways, that's going. Oh, we'll bring the heat up and sear them off some here a little bit is what I say. Get them to about almost to 140, take them up at 145 and get them off. And really, I'll pull them before that. I'll pull a pork chop at 140 and let it carry over to 145. 51 people in here. Give me those thumbs up. I got 15. Oh, I was talking about subscribing, guys. So I've got December 9th, I started doing shorts. And I've tried to do, for quite a while, I did 2 a day, some days more. And then I got to where I went down to 1 a day and then, you know, trying to do them every day. Got to get some, life happens. You don't always get it, but I'm back to that 2 a day again on my shorts. And I try to post once a week and hit about 4 or 5 weeks in a row. Here trying to get back in the habit. Didn't get it up last weekend. I had to run at the end of the week, take my daughter to the doctor. She lives over in College Station where A&M is, and I had to take her and she has epilepsy. So I had to go over there and help take care of her. So her husband was out of town, so I went and played daddy, and I didn't get my video up last weekend, but this Saturday I'll have that video up, and it's gonna be a charcuterie board that I was teaching my students how to do, and made a nice little rows, some things like that, and we'll give you some shots of the students out there making it. So I'll have that up this weekend. Oh, really? Is that what's his name? Hey, Trumpet Master, what's up, buddy? Luis is here. Well, I can't think of his name now. Shooter? Is that Shooter Jennings? I can't remember. Too old, slept since then. Well, that makes me nervous, but Dave, thanks for being here. But yep, anyways, we got pork chops on, guys, and they are cooking away. I keep holding it up like you're looking at it. All you see is my face. You can't see it, but that's the deal there. My buddy over there by the pool. I'm probably going to get off here for too much longer. 42 people. Give me that thumbs up. Head to the station. Hit that subscribe button, guys. And this is my look on the highest hill between San Antonio and Laredo. Give y'all a peek down into the Medina Valley. I can see the entire Medina Valley from my house. But that's it there. And there's the sunset tonight. Oh, there you go. How you like that sunset? We move out of here. I am going to miss that part. I can tell you that. Well, I tell you what. Let's see. Tebs Molimsey. I already voted today, and it was not for her. Dwayne, I've got 29, and my mother-in-law has 3. So we had sold her and my father-in-law 3 out of 20 years ago. They built their house on. So we're going to sell ours, then we'll probably move in with her and start getting hers ready to sell and sell it. Unless somebody shows up and just wants to buy the whole thing and both houses and put it all back together again and have 32 acres. Okay, there you go. Look who's here. Boo, made it. Cajun Coin Hunter. Good to have you here, sir. But anyways, guys, that is it. We're sitting at 49 still. Oh, there's my lion grill. I didn't show that to y'all a while ago. I guess it's under a cover. But if you're looking for a good gas grill, I think they sell them with a cart too. That's the built-in model, 32 inch, I believe. I like that grill. I have no gripes about it. And I got a little 2 burner right there I can cook on too that I use some. I've done some videos on searing off ribeyes in a cast iron skillet right there. You want to buy a pellet smoker built like a tank? There you go, guys. Outlaw smokers. Them things they're tough. They are built tough. He builds them more like a barbecue pit. They're 1/8 inch steel instead of the sheet metal like that GMG is right there. But yep, we're still sitting at 50, guys. I'm out here cooking my supper. That's what I'm doing. Let's see where we're at. Look at this. Look at this, guys. Y'all, they were here a while ago. 300. It is just cruising right along. Let's open it up and see what we got here. It's looking good. Might be time to crank this baby up. I'll have to move those jalapenos out of the way. Oh yeah, see, I can sear them off right now. That one's ready to sear. That one's ready to sear. Ready to sear. Yeah. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna pull these off. I'm gonna open some stuff up and let that fire in there get to going. But I gotta move my chops or my jalapenos. So these, heck, you could eat these right now if you sat them there, but they look terrible because they're kind of sweaty and they don't have a finish on them yet. But we are fixing to sear them. So gotta work, get them off. There you go. And guys, this is a Primo ceramic grill. If you've never looked into them, look into Primo. I am sold on Primo grills. I love, love, love this grill. I never had cooked on a ceramic grill before having this one. And let me tell you, I'm convinced that it is a great deal to cook on. And guys, excuse me if I'm not looking at the chat right now, but my hands are full. Got one on the grill and one on the tongs, moving stuff on the grill. And other one my hands are at, and I can't look at the chat right now. But offset cook, I got the diffuser plate on this side. The other diffuser plate is over there. I got sitting down out of the way. But here we go. You can see it's just from having this lid open for a little bit. It is starting to get hot. I'm gonna close that. I'm gonna open that. I'm gonna give me about that much on there. But I bet you that temperature starts running up there pretty quick, and we'll put these chops back on there, get them seared, and then we'll finish off them jalapenos. And we'll go inside to eat. But so it was sitting right at 300. I closed it up and opened that. And we'll see how fast. It's moving on up. You can see it. It goes back to temp pretty good. See that temperature climbing? So we're 275 again, heading back to 300. It'll take long to go back. Yeah, you want me to leave those for you, Kent? Well, I'll tell you what, I'll work your deal, Kent. You buy the Primo and the Lone Star Grill for $1 million, and I'll throw in the ranch. How about that? You can have the whole thing for free. No charge. Yeah, you know, I saw Malcolm with one quite a while back, but here we go. We're past 300 now, guys. So it's heading on up there. I'm gonna let it get up about 4.5, and then start trying to level it off some, and then we'll get some chops on there, put a sear on them, and then we'll go in and eat us some supper up to 30 or down to 30. Guys, make sure you hit that thumbs up. I got 16. Check out the channel. Make sure you hit the subscribe, share this, make a comment in there so we can get the algorithm liking us. Madwood, what's up, buddy? So we just passed 350. See, guys, it does not take this thing long to get real hot. So for it to keep from getting too hot, you got to start dialing it back, or it'll blow past where you want to be. We don't want to blow past there, so we're gonna start going back on it. I got to get this thing close to my eyes and squint real good so I can see what it says. You'd think by now I'd learn to wear my glasses out here, but I can function pretty good without my glasses. But that's what I get for that. See, we're right there, 400. I'm gonna cut that back to about there, a little more than I had a while ago. Yeah, Kent, you're heading to the Royal tomorrow, aren't you? I saw Chicken Fried did a live a while ago. I guess he was testing stuff out, seeing how it was working. So we're kind of starting to level off because I've shut stuff down, but I'm going to go up and move these chops so I don't have to go across my fire. Right here. Let's see what this does. See if we get a sizzle on these. Oh yeah, y'all hear that? That sounds like a pork chop getting seared off. Somebody said a timer. Going 90 seconds when I close the lid. Then I'll turn them over. Somebody got the timer? Somebody give me 90-second timer. Yeah, sounds good, don't it? That always helps, without a doubt. Let's see, we dropped down about 300, but it'll get back up there pretty quick. But that's the way I do it, guys. Let's see if I can get a, how you like that? The sunset behind me. Over here. That sun just fixing to drop behind that horizon. Man, who's got my timer? I bet not one of you swinging some guns set a timer for me, did you? Well, it was at 43, so somewhere in the 45. By the time it hits 46, we'll be probably in there somewhere. Flip. Oh, time to flip. Let's do it. There you go. Let me flip y'all around when you see here. That's what I wanted to see right there. Okay. There we go. Even if they're not right over the fire where they're getting that black part, they just dry that top off. Get a little sear on it, that what we call Maillard reaction. That'll be good. That is them. All right, somebody, give me another 90 seconds. Big Tex, thanks for doing that for me. It takes longer to get there, Tom. So, yep, we're going to see what happens. Go inside. My mother-in-law's already in there. My wife's in there. My buddy packed up and left the pool and went back in there. Everybody left me alone. I guess I could walk on. I do pay the electric bill now and then. I can turn the lights on out here. We do have electricity out here in the sticks. There's one reason we wanted to move. Somebody bought. I didn't know it was for sale. I'd have bought it. 10 acres. Put that house right behind my swimming pool. So, okay, time to go again. Let's look at these, see how they look. Oh yeah, look at that. That'll work. I'm gonna check a temp just for the heck of it. See where we're at on this one. 144. Perfect. I'm just gonna do them all with that one's a 140. So just let it sit. Oh, that one's ready. 139. Let it sit a little bit longer. There you go. That one's ready. Guys, these are looking pretty good pork chops. You would think I know what I'm doing by the way these chops look. They're not going to be dried out. They'll be nice and moist. Now, I'm going to let these go just a little bit longer. I'm going to move these jalapenos. Let them get a little of this seared heat for a second. I ought to shoot a video on that. Just put that behind me. Oh, I tell you what, them new tires, I got to put some on my truck. I bet you that, I'm going to see if I can let that go out a little bit. I bet you that set you back a little bit. Roquero Hernandez. Hey, buddy, good to have you here. You hungry yet?
Yes, sir.
Guys, here's the pork chops. You guys want to see my best friend in the world right here? There he is. Good looking devil, ain't he? I bet you. Yep. Boy, you can tell that fires won't burn them jalapenos. Check the temp on that one right there, yeah?
Where's your?
Right here, right there.
$142.
There you go, over 140, it'll work. So, they're both over?
They are.
Use this.
49 or 150. Any more, they get dry.
Yeah. All right, let's see if we can get these with a little flame kissing these. I'm gonna put them over on the side. I'm gonna move them other ones so I don't burn the bottoms. Well, we're going this way with them. Uh-oh, trying to lose my bacon. That ain't good. I can come undressed. I like my bacon to crisp up a little bit, and it's not quite there yet. But I can tell you this, that pit is hot. I'm gonna shut this bottom door, cut that off. I'm gonna move that one out of the way. Move that one out of the way. Move that one, and we're gonna shut this down and put the fire out. Did you hear that thing?
Yep. Sucking it
That
down.
fire, yeah, look here. It's gonna shoot up past that 400 because that fire was going pretty good. I'm getting some smoke out. Now when I open this, I'm gonna double pump because I don't want a flare up. I'll lift, kind of burp it, let some air in, put it down, then pick it back up. But you can get a pretty good, get your eyebrows singed, you ain't careful.
The beard would be an inch shorter.
Text, yeah, I don't need my beard any shorter without, that would not be good at all. Texas size jalapenos at the grocery. You know those great big ones really are some breeding they've done with them to make them, it didn't go up as high as I thought it would. It's heading to 450 though, 440 anyways. I did not, anyways, they did that to make a bigger one and a little more mild.
Kind of like a Serrano.
The littler ones, you know, you're gonna find it's inconsistent heat. You get them hot, you get them cool, you get them medium, and they're not as big, but you'll get more with a little more heat in those small ones. You get them great big ones. A lot of times they've bred some of the heat out of them and done some stuff. And jalapenos have been, you know, try this with them, try that with them. They've done a lot of different things with jalapenos to adjust heat and adjust other things in them, adjust size in them. So you got to, I don't know, Rick Bayless, Chef Bayless from
What I would do
up in
is hold the heat.
Chicago, he says they bred the guts out of them. That's what Rick Bayless says. You can smell that grease burning in there a little bit. We can get them others off. That bacon hit it. I can smell it. Oh, did John text you back? Did he insult you any at all?
I'm just trying to hold the heat in them.
Yeah. So, burp it. You can see that smoke there. That's not a good color smoke on it any at all. So let her up. There we go. But the fire's out. And that's the main thing I was worried about there was the flare up. Didn't want that. But these ain't looking bad, guys. Might find something there you might enjoy. Oh, losing some bacon there, Ed. Here we go, guys. Nice. You see that stick of that chief post oak over there? Chief firewoods. I'm gonna shut this back down and the fire will go out. I'll save some of that harder charcoal for next cook. And really this, I didn't add anything to it today. I just stirred it around, got the ash out, cleaned out the bottom. And that's how we did that one. See, we're starting to get a little bit of a flame again. Just want to get these off and prevent that. Same way with working with your Weber or anything else when you got good fire going in there. But let's shut it back down. Ed's heading in the house with him. I'm gonna follow him. Guys, thank y'all for dropping by. We're gonna pick up trash. I'm gonna turn off the lights. We're gonna go in and eat supper. He didn't insult you any? I thought he might insult you some. He must have been in a good mood tonight. Oh, hit the... Anyways, guys, hey, thanks for stopping by. Remember to hit that thumbs up on the way out. If you've never subscribed, do that. Go check out some of the almost 1,000 videos I got up. 400 and something long videos, 500 and something shorts. So I got some entertainment for you on here, guys, that you can watch. Some stuff I do with my students at school, some of my own, some of the early videos that are pretty crappy recording, but the recipes are good. I can tell you that. All right, Steve, thanks for stopping by. Everybody else, I appreciate it. I'm heading in the house. I'm fixing to hit end on here and go eat my supper. But y'all take care. Appreciate you being here. Love y'all. Remember to go vote. Don't want to forget that. And vote red, vote Trump. Well, yeah, not that I think he's a peach, but don't like the other one at all. Anyways, hey guys, y'all take care. Catch y'all later. We'll see y'all down the road. Bye, everybody.